You ever seen an outfit that just stops you in your tracks? It's more than just clothes, right? It's a whole story, a vibe, a statement. But how do you get there? Well, turns out it's not some kind of magic. It's actually a formula. And today, we're going to break that formula down. Yeah, this line right here, it just nails it. It's all about separating the act of just, getting dressed in the morning from the art of intentionally crafting a look. It's the huge difference between just blending in and making people notice. So what is the difference, really? How does an outfit cross that invisible line from just being, clothes to becoming a statement? That's the big question we're going to dig into. All right, so we are going to deconstruct this one look piece by piece to figure out the secret formula that makes it work so well. You ready? Let's do it. Okay, first things first, we have to talk about the foundation. Every great statement look is built on a really solid base. And for this outfit, it really just comes down to two key pieces that set the entire tone for everything else. And that brings us to the first major piece of the puzzle, the cropped blazer. I want you to think of this less as just a jacket and more like the main character in this whole story. So what makes this thing so powerful? Well, it's basically the architect of the entire look. You've got these structured shoulders, these clean lapels. It kind of whispers boardroom, right? But then the cropped length just comes in and screams absolutely not. And that camel color, that's no accident. It's warmer than beige, sharper than tan. It refuses to be just another boring neutral. Of course, every main character needs a great supporting actor. And in this case, that's the super simple white fitted tee. Now, you might look at it and think it's no big deal, but trust me, its role here is absolutely critical. You see, the power of this t-shirt is all about what it isn't doing. There's no print, no logos, zero distractions. Its entire job is to just be a breath of fresh air, a clean slate. It's giving you that negative space that lets the blazer really do all the talking. The top half doesn't feel cluttered at all. It's a quiet job for sure, but a really powerful one. All right, so our foundation is set. Now it's time to bring in what is maybe the most important element of any statement outfit, and that is conflict. This is where all the drama, all the interest really comes from. And who is our agent of chaos today? The piece that brings in that essential conflict? It's these light wash, wide leg ripped jeans. They are the undisputed contrast king of this whole outfit. I mean, just look at all the different ways these jeans are creating contrast. First, you've got the cool-toned, light-wash denim playing off the warm camel of the blazer. Then, you have the relaxed, wide-leg fit clashing with the super-structured blazer. Even the rips add this little bit of edge, of destruction, to the polished top half. And that fabric pulling at the bottom? Oh, that is not a mistake. That's a very intentional, very fashion-forward choice. Okay, let's talk about the final layer, the finishing touches. And please know, these accessories are not afterthoughts. They're the crucial details that elevate this whole thing from good to unforgettable. They define the entire look. Up first, we have the cognac bucket bag. And this thing is a workhorse. It's doing double duty. It's working on both the color palette and the overall shape to tie everything together. You see how it's working? It's like a warmth anchor. That rich cognac color is in the same family as the camel blazer, so it pulls that warmth all the way down into the lower half of the outfit. It creates this amazing color flow without being all matchy-matchy. And on top of that, its soft, slouchy shape is yet another point of contrast against the blazer's sharp lines. Seriously, it's a masterful touch. Okay, next up, the shoes. The black pointed heels. And let me tell you, these are not just for walking. They are here to make a point, literally. Yeah, the perfect way to think about them is as a punctuation mark. That sharp black point grounds all of that light pooling denim. It's like putting a definitive period at the end of a sentence. Think about it. Without the heels, the outfit is cute. It's fine. But with them, it becomes editorial. And of course, we can't forget the oversized black sunglasses. This is where the attitude really comes in. It's like the original source said, she's not here to make eye contact. She's here to be looked at. It just screams this cool, confident detachment that completes the whole persona. Okay, so we've looked at all the individual pieces. Now it's time to put it all together and reveal the secret sauce, the actual formula that you can take and use for yourself. And this right here is the key takeaway. Making a statement isn't about having a closet packed with expensive, complicated stuff. It's about knowing how to combine simple things in a really powerful way, a way that looks like it was put together by a professional stylist. So, you ready? Here it is, the 3-step formula. Step 1, combine something structured on top with something relaxed on the bottom. Step 2, pair warm neutrals with that cool light wash denim. And step 3, and this is the big one, you have to juxtapose polish with just a little bit of destruction. This breaks down that core conflict perfectly. On one side, you've got all the polish, the structured blazer, the sharp heels. And on the other side, you've got the destruction, the ripped jeans, that relaxed fit. That tension right there in the middle, that's where the magic is. So the thing to remember is the secret isn't about finding this exact blazer or these exact jeans. It's about the philosophy behind it all. The whole statement is built on that idea of intentional, deliberate contrast. And that really brings us to the final thought. We've pulled apart the look. We've found the formula. So now the question isn't really about how she did it. It's about what you're going to do with it. We've given you the framework. So what statement will you make?